The NORT FACE Talus 3 will be our chosen 10 today. The first thing we must do is to find and clean a suitable ground to put our tent. This should preferably be flat. As I said at the beginning, today we are going to set up the NORT FACE Talus 3 tent. This is a tent designed for 3 people and 3 seasons. Let's start unpacking our tent in organized way. So it will be easier to identify its piece. First, we start by placing the floor protector of the tent. This is very important because it is the one that isolates the tent from the ground and protects its base. In this tent especially, the overfloor is designed with a nylon material, very light and very resistant. We put on the ground and secure with 2 the tent stakes to prevent the wind from dragging it and to define the right place where we'll place our tent. The second thing is to carefully take our poles. They are made of a hard aluminum. This material makes them resistant to very low temperatures and also makes them very flexible. It is advisable to be careful when joining them since, in this process, they can be damaged by mishandling. If we join them correctly, we will have the skeleton of the tent ready to start. The third thing we will do is to place our tent on top of the floor, placing the red strap in the same position, and this will be placed where we'll begin to adjust the wall tent. We stretch it as best as possible and proceed to place on the rods we assembled early. The fourth thing we will do is to place the first rod over the hole of the red strap and we go to the other end and proceed to bend the rod with great patience and without forcing it. Repeat the step at the other end of the thing to lift the structure. After having the two main poles attached to the ends of the thing, we proceed to place the side pole on the hooks that brings the thing, which will hold the tension of the fabrics. We will do is to review and accommodate all the ends of the poles. The sixth thing to do is to place our roof or over tent, and the right way to do is to place the red strap with the tent strap so that it's ensemble starting from the same place reference points. Stretch and accommodate very careful, and we will place their strap with the ends of the rods. This should be put as little tension as possible and then adjust the strap everly. The seventh thing we will do is to put more stake to thicken the tent. Remember, do always put no stretch but 45 degrees to prevent them from leaving the ground. After this, proceed to tension and place the wings that are those small cords that are subject to the tent and will allow this resist high wind speeds and give more tension, which will prevent the water from settling in any part. It is worth mentioning that its overthink is made of special waterproof polyester material, which makes it one of the best tent for difficult terrains and climates. As the eighth and last step, I advise you to keep all the packing in the same place. And to place your personal belongings inside the vestibule that is between the thing and the other thing. This can be opened and adjusted to have access to the tent. This tent in particular has two of them which give more space to accommodate objects and keep the interior clear. The zipper open very easy, but is recommended to be careful when open to avoid damage. This tent in particular has a bendable material that prevents internal condensation in the tent and increases its ventilation. In this camera inside has a vestibule suitable for 3 people and a considerable amount of pockets that allow us to accommodate personal and more delicate objects inside it. Thank you, and remember, this is the NORT FACE Talus tree.